Today is Saturday, August 15th, 2026. There is a part of this war that never shows up in the dramatic footage. No explosions, no warships, no speeches. It is quieter than that. And it is reaching straight into your daily life through the price of almost everything you buy. Here is the situation. The Strait of Hormuz, the narrow channel that carries roughly a quarter of the world's oil, has now been choked shut for months. And with the standoff between the United States and Iran frozen solid, global shipping is starting to come apart at the seams. Start with insurance, because that is where the damage shows first. Sending a ship through a war zone is a gamble, and normally, private insurers cover that gamble for a price. But the risk around Hormuz has grown so extreme that many insurers are simply refusing to cover ships at all. When that happens, governments are being forced to step in as the insurer of last resort, taking on the danger themselves just to keep goods moving. When private companies walk away and governments have to backstop the risk, that is a flashing red warning light about how dangerous these waters have become. Then comes the rerouting. Rather than risk the strait, more and more vessels are choosing to sail thousands of extra miles around it. That means longer voyages, more fuel burned, more time lost, and far higher costs. And every one of those costs does not just vanish. It gets passed down the line from the shipping company to the retailer, and finally, to you, the person standing in the store. This is how a conflict thousands of miles away lands in your grocery cart and at your gas pump. Oil that cannot move drives up energy prices. Goods that have to take the long way around get more expensive to ship. And slowly, quietly, the cost of a war being fought over a distant strait shows up in the total at the bottom of your receipt. And there is no quick fix in sight. Iran has laid out a long list of demands before it will fully reopen the strait, and the United States is not budging. So the chokehold holds, the ships keep rerouting, the insurance keeps drying up, and the meter keeps running on the entire global economy. Here is the uncomfortable truth. You do not have to be anywhere near the Persian Gulf to be caught in this war. Every day, the Strait of Hormuz stays closed, the ripple spreads a little further into supply chains, into fuel, into food, into the ordinary budget of ordinary families who never chose any of this. So while the headlines focus on who controls the water and who refuses to apologize, this is the war's real second front. Not a battlefield, but the global economy itself, slowly tightening. The strait may be far away, the bill is not. And until something finally breaks the deadlock, the world will keep paying for a channel of water most people will never see. One shipment, one fill-up, one grocery run at a time.